Good morning, everyone. I'm Adam Moats, and this is the Buddy Seat.
Welcome to the show where I interview my coworkers as they work. Today, I'm talking to Adam Moats, so let's get started.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are, big fella.
All right, well, let's go check out what the maintenance. That's my brother. He wishes he was as cool as me, I think.
I think it's the other way around, big fella.
I have hair still.
Okay.
So, putting in the dump here. I think they already poured the concrete yesterday, but I think they're finishing up on that stuff. That's gonna be awesome! Get more corning. Oh shit, I forgot we were already going. I'm just talking to you.
It's okay. Good Christmas party stuff.
So, something about safety that I like to do is go around and find people doing the right things.
Yeah, that's nice. Instead of looking for all the wrongs.
Because when you're looking for all the wrongs, then you just miss everyone that's doing all the rights. So, like, we're unloading here. We got some rocks. Got gloves on. Look.
You got gloves?
Got gloves on. Hey. See? I love it. They're doing the right stuff. Get them some kudos. I'll make sure I jot that down on this here safety auto card.
Okay, so we'll start out. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm Adam Moats. I am the safety and quality manager here at Turtle Seed Production.
Okay, so what does that mean?
A lot. One, making sure that on the safety side of things, I'll make sure that one, we're mitigating and eliminating any hazards, or we are making sure that we have proper training, make sure that we're doing stuff right. So, like, those are what we do, our Thursday safety meetings. Kind of, a lot of our Thursday safety meetings are like reminders of policies sometimes, but then I also like to throw in some new stuff that doesn't get talked about a lot, or as we're going into changing seasons, try to just make sure everyone's aware of hazards and the dangerous parts about doing the different jobs.
Yeah. So you said Thursday safety meetings. For those that don't know, can you kind of talk about what those are and the value we have on those?
Yeah, so we hold our meetings on Thursday mornings right before everyone gets going on their separate ways. But we get the whole company in the shop there. I'll make some PowerPoints and we'll go just kind of get some education and knowledge of stuff. Like one may go over fall arrest, safety harnesses. We did once this week. We went over what encountering wildlife and type of insects and bugs that you can encounter going into the fields. So it's good. We get some people that have questions or they get involved, but a lot of times it's just me running my mouth. But
I know.
Hopefully they get some good education out of it.
Yeah, I know. For me, someone who didn't come from agriculture and
See, this is one thing right here. So, even though we may be out in the fields, this may be a nice dog, but we may be out in the field walking. Beep, poochie pooch. See this big old. But anyways, it's like, hey, you guys, just know you're out in the fields. There are neighbors with dogs that don't put them on leashes or anything. So it's just letting them know what to do if they encounter something.
Yeah.
What is it, the 5 Ps? You ever heard of that?
The 5 Ps. I don't know that I've heard that one.
Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Is that six?
I think that's 6.
I don't know, but there's a lot of P's.
Yeah, I know it's been good for me because it's kind of like a secondary education to everything we're doing here. So I know right off the bat it was a good way for me when I started to get good information and kind of be safe as I'm doing more and more, around equipment, around warehouse, whatever it may be, so that I'm not the guy that's getting the safety counter reset.
Yeah. And it's so funny when I drive around and I'm seeing other farmers out and about, and it's just weird that they don't think of safety like we do here.
Yeah,
I've seen guys out with their tenders, transferring chemical, no safety glasses, no gloves. It's like maybe they're not educated enough yet, or they're just really, really stubborn. And in this field, stubbornness is very, very prevalent. Not here though, in Tennessee. Everyone's on board. Either that or they're good at lying, right?
right.
I don't know. I think we're taking that safety culture to the next level. People are looking out for each other, reminding each other.
Yeah, I think it's been really positive. I know even since I've been here, we've been here close to the same amount of time, and I know safety and kind of how we look at being safe has changed a lot. Just because I think the big part is when people get hurt, they can't do work, and so everyone else has to do their work. And while everybody's happy to pitch in, things don't go as smooth when we can't kind of share the load. When everybody's doing their part, it keeps everything running smoothly.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So you've kind of talked about it a little bit, but what are...
He's doing stuff that don't have safety, and that's not even one of our guys. It's like, my bad. Sorry.
No, you're good. So you talked about kind of the safety meetings and that sort of thing. What's like the bigger picture of your role? What are the big things you're doing day to day, week to week?
Oh goodness. So revising policies, safety policies, creating safety policies, ones that do not make our jobs extremely hard, but it just makes it safer.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the extra time to check your areas, do your hazard assessments. So lockout, tag out training is a big one.
Oh yeah, we've harped on that a lot.
So going through, we got a new leg, we're getting a new walking floor for the dump. So a lot of the lockout, tag out procedures, we got to create those for all the new equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the quality side, get any non-conformances, we need to create work instructions. Is there any type of training that we can get done? There's old Chris Bauer out there.
There's Mr. Bauer himself.
So
nice.
Just making sure that if we do have a non-conformance, that we try to tackle it ahead, let the customer know that we have it taken care of, and then we go through the whole root cause analysis and 5 why and try to figure out where in the process it happened. So I like that trying to figure out issues it's pretty fun. I don't know if I sound like a dork or what, but being able to look into all the different factors that can cause something to fail. So I like being involved in trying to figure out and bringing fresh eyes to it, because I can look at a process that everyone's used to doing day in, day out, and I can go, why are we doing this? And then they can't explain it or what, and that's where I want to tackle it. Be like, well, why are we truly doing this? Sometimes that's a low line. So another thing I'm doing here is going around. So this is like a safety / quality thing here, because we had an incident where it was a near miss. There was a low line telephone wire and almost had our tractor hit it. So I'm kind of going around looking at access to fields, and then anything going over the road that may seem low, so we can get a hold of Duke and have them come out and remedy the issue, because that would really put a hamper on everything if we ran into a telephone power line or telephone poles.
Now, are you just looking at the fields that we farm, or are you looking at everybody's?
I try to look at the fields we farm, but I try to take the routes to those fields just to see if anything's crossing over the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking at field entrances, but I'm also looking at like ones that cross over going to someone's property.
Yeah.
And like this one's real taut, so you can tell it's been fixed a couple times.
Yeah.
It looks like it, and yeah, they got another pole there too. So you can tell it's happened before.
Right.
But you get a live cable on a piece of equipment, that's gonna start a fire real fast.
Yeah, it's a good way to have a bad day.
Yeah.
So anybody who works here knows that you take your job very seriously, that, you know, one, everybody's safety is at the top of your priorities, and then number two, which is not far behind, is making sure that all of our quality checks are in place, making sure that we're doing it safe, but we're also doing it well. So where did that kind of come from? What got you interested in that sort of thing of, you know, high quality checks and things like that?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I've always just been very hard on myself at making sure that, did I do that right? Or before I do something, I want to make sure that I'm going to do it right.
Yeah.
So I guess the anxiety on myself alone, just make sure that I'm not going to mess anything up, whether it's at work or at home.
Yeah.
So I guess that carries a lot on how I approach stuff.
Yeah.
But then I also want to make sure that, you know, process isn't too long. It's not going to be a safety issue, say 8-hour day, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to be doing that task for 8 hours? All right, let's figure out how we can be comfortable doing it, not go home hurting.
Right.
We shouldn't be going home hurting. I mean, it's a tough business.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's physically and mentally demanding. And yeah, you have to have endurance on both ends.
Yeah, it's not like my last place where you kind of just walk around and everyone's on their phones playing Candy Crush.
We won't name the name.
No, we won't name the name. It's a definite big change coming here, because everyone is all about getting it done, getting work done, and helping out.
Yeah.
So
that's great. So in all the things you do with Total C, what interests you the most? What's your favorite thing to do? What do you get the most joy out of here? You can't say clocking out.
Well, I'm gonna have to say harvest.
Harvest? You like that?
Yeah. It is one heck of a beast.
Yeah.
Anxiety through the roof. Everything is moving.
Yeah.
You know, we got seed houses going, bean barns going, harvest going, green sorts going, the dryers are drying, the shellers are running, you know, so everything is just firing away, and in my eyes, I'm over at green sort, you know, so I'm bringing corn in. We're trying to get corn in, but you're always thinking about, okay, other areas.
Yeah.
Making sure that take your time. And when it's like, take your time, safety and quality, right?
Yeah.
We do our checks. We do a good changeover. Did we do good clean outs? Right? Did we lock everything out when we were cleaning out? Okay, you can't take shortcuts on that,
right?
But you can make better processes, but you just don't want to be taking shortcuts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So harvest would definitely be the fun part. Long hours. You know, we got to fight the weather and timing on getting all the crop in. So
yeah,
it is hectic, but it is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
Everyone out doing something.
Yeah,
picking team. You know, they're out early. They're out late. You know, truck drivers bringing the corn in. You know, green sort may shut down, but they're still out working a little later there. You know.
Yeah, getting something ready to fill up green sort first thing in the morning.
Yeah, so it's like everyone kind of is like everyone's got something to do.
Yeah, 100%.
But a lot of people maybe don't know how many hours some other departments are putting in.
Yeah.
So it's good to where, you know, people can come from, say, the warehouse, and they can go and help harvest out. You know, it's a change of scenery for them.
Yeah.
And they get kind of feel like, oh, okay, now I really see what's going on here.
Yeah. Like Wyatt Jones,
Wyatt Jones.
He's done the last two harvests in a corn picker.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he started in the dump carts, and then he made it to the picker. Well, he's a good one. Me and Wyatt communicate a lot during harvest on the radio, so me and Uncle Danny, he's out there.
Oh yeah.
So good times on harvest.
To switch a little bit, I don't know if people can see the pin on your hat, but you want to talk at all about your time in the Marines?
Oh yeah, I golfed every single day. No, I'm kidding. I picked the wrong MOS for that. So I should have been an officer, I guess. But no, I enlisted into the Marine Corps right after high school. Decided to take a big change. I was going to go play football and wrestle, and then decided I had better things to do, so joined the Marine Corps as infantry. Made 2 deployments to Iraq. Had a time over there and got back, and decided to go to school.
Nice.
Here I am.
And you were a Ball State grad, correct?
Ball State, yep. Chirp, chirp.
Good deal. I guess my last question is, we usually ask why people should care about agriculture. I'll ask you, why should people care about safety in agriculture?
Why should people care about safety in agriculture? Well, this goes kind of for, you know, be aware of what's driving down the road. You know, these guys and gals, they're all out working long hours. They just want to go get home to their families, you know. So keep an eye out for the farmers. Keep an eye out for going out to the fields. When we're driving on a road in a tractor, it isn't easy and it's not fun. We do not want to be on roads. We would rather be in the field. So just be patient with us. You know, we try to get out of your way when we can, but you gotta know we have wide equipment.
Yeah.
And they just want to come to work, get their job done, get home.
We're all just trying to get where we're going, right?
Yep. Provide for the country.
Dang it. Well, good deal. Well, thank you, Moatsy.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So once we finished up the interview, Moats and I continued to drive around and look at all the power lines and things like that he was going out to look at that day. And we had some good conversations about things we were trying to do at work, things that we were looking to do outside of work, and just chit-chatting and just having a good time. So it's always fun to hang out with